hello and welcome to the long view with me, Jon Jordan. Today we are asking the question, what's wrong with Dawn of Titans? So you might think this is a bit mean. Dawn of Titans has only just come out and we're already asking what's wrong with this game. Not the case. So what's wrong with is a series where we look at games we've played quite a lot of and just look to see what things we think could be improved. Call it constructive criticism. So Dawn of Titans is a build and battler game. This is my base. I build my base, I build units, I kind of level things up, and then I go and attack stuff. That's kind of how those kind of mobile strategy games work. So first thing to say is really beautiful. It's nice kind of Japanese-inspired floating island stuff. Have lots of different kind of buildings we can level up. And it's one thing to say when it comes to the what's wrong with bit of it is the leveling up, the base building stuff is very, very linear and very resource intensive. I mean, partly I'm saying this because I've been playing this game for about 3 months. I was playing it in soft launch. It was in soft launch for over 2 years, which is too long for a game to be in soft launch, really, which will come to another issue with what's wrong with the game. But the linearity of the game is just very, very constricting, really. So we can upgrade things. So here's my barracks. I could upgrade it. I can't upgrade it. I've not got enough gold. This is the other kind of problem, is lots of the things in there can't be upgraded because you are very resource restricted, which is kind of, you don't expect. That's not unexpected in a game where I'm kind of been playing it for a couple of months. But we can see here the upgrade requirements here are Castle level 8, Spellforge level 2. So I needed to upgrade those before I could manage to upgrade the next thing. And you tend to find it a lot. Upgrade requirements. So this one, I can't upgrade the Spellforge until I upgrade my castle. So the castle's the main HQ. So I can't upgrade my castle until I've upgraded my Arcane Tower. The Arcane Tower is what we were just looking at. So to upgrade my Arcane Tower, I need loads of gold. So almost more than double the gold that I've got. How do I get gold? In fact, I can't even upgrade the tower at the moment because I don't have my gold is I can't even store that amount of gold. So I have to upgrade my gold vault. I've upgraded one of them. Where's the other one? It's something I get a bit lost in this game. Is that the other one? Okay, to upgrade this one, I've got to upgrade a gold mine. So let's go and find a gold mine. I can do that. No, I can't. I've not got enough money. Go to the shop and spend hard currency. Gems, not got enough gems, can't do it. So basically that whole sequence of going through, and that's just one upgrade kind of cycle. You imagine doing that for all the different buildings, it just becomes a little bit dull. And it's not to say, I mean, in these games you're playing them for a long period of time, dull is not necessarily a bad problem when you're building bases. Building bases is not the most exciting thing in the world. It is very much meta game type stuff, but I just find the pace of the upgrade system in Dawn of Titans is a bit slow. I think it's partly because the game has been in development for such a long period of time that it just was designed for a different kind of era. And which is not to say they haven't changed stuff. So these high level buildings over here, which is why that I built them over here. Originally, these were much further in the leveling up. I think some of these were like you had to be your base or your player had to be like level 6, 7, 8, 9. You see, I'm 11 now, but it took a long time to get to these units and in one update, the developers brought that forward so people get these higher level units kind of quicker, which is a good thing. So it's not like the game hasn't been changed during soft launch. And the units you kind of get. Let's have a go. Let me see the units here. So these units, these crazy units here, the Panthers and the Grenadiers, they're kind of obviously the non-human ones, and they were really gated. It took you a long time to get them. But pretty much it was almost impossible actually to get them, I think. And you can still see, even though I've been playing for a couple of months, there's these ones. The pikemen have to build a special building to get these kind of cooler units. You get the basic swordsmen, archers and spearmen. They're these human ones. You get them pretty early on. Anyway, so that's one thing about the base building. A bit slow, I think. So it's called Dawn of Titans. Let's go and look at some Titans. So this is something that kind of actually Dawn of Titans was ahead of the game on, I think. So 2 years ago, hero characters were just starting to come in. So you had like a strategy game with lots of minions, and then strategy games, kind of hero characters came to be a bit more, make your gameplay a bit more exciting. You had lots of minions you didn't care about. You had a big hero character that you'd like. Dawn of Titans, of course, this is what it's about. But slightly, I think, at this point of view, kind of RPGs have taken over from build and battlers in the mobile strategy kind of genre. And heavy focus on characters. So these characters, they look pretty cool. So this guy, you know, no problem there. Looks nice. Big, whatever that is, axe or something. It's not really an axe, is it? It's I don't know, probably some technical name for it. But you kind of, they're a bit generic in the sense you don't really do anything with them. So you see here I've got quite a lot of Aldwins, and they all look the same. There is kind of a customization to a degree, in the sense that you see on this side we have skills. So although there's a kind of lock to the character, you can't really change those. And then you have these things which are relics. So relics are, what's this one do? So it resists my Titan against archers, so I can apply that one. And you can see here, it's now been added in, but it doesn't change his look. I think the aesthetic is quite important. When you're leveling them up, don't change their looks. Another thing is with these relics is they're quite technical, I think. So this one is a 10% militia damage buff. That's fine, but it's just 10% against militia. You know, and the other thing is they you can see this one says 4 of 16, so that relic or buff will last for 16 missions of battles, and then it will won't work anymore. So there's only 4 left on that, and that's fine, I think, for a certain type of game. I don't think it's a bit finicky, I think, for mobile strategy games, particularly when the boost you get it's not like a 50% boost, it's a 10% boost. It's kind of quite a marginal gain, and what I found in the gameplay is marginal gains do not really have much benefit in the game. The game is either you win or you don't win, and generally you win. So yeah, I find it maybe a bit over designed in places. So let's go and have a look at so this is a poor attempt at an alliance. So we can see here there's an alliance of 5 characters. This is partly because when it was in soft launch there weren't many people in alliances, so I had to choose an alliance. So you can see here, so I'm not actually the most powerful, but I've got these other islands, resource islands next to me that I've captured off other people, and then I've got they've got a little flag because I've got Titans defending them. And you see this guy's only got 2, very low level. This guy's not got any. This guy's got a few, but not very high level, even though he's a higher level player than me. And that's partly because, in general, alliances don't seem to do very much. So you can request troops from your alliance. Obviously, this is a really weak alliance. And there's not a lot of activity in it. Basically, people have been leaving since the game went global. So I probably need to find a different alliance. But alliances in general, I have found are not great. This is really nice. You can look around. You can see. So this, you can see this is, and there are a few people there. So he's quite powerful. You can see he's basically all these gold farms he's got, but he's not in a big alliance. There's only 2 of them in that alliance. They find a big alliance over here. So I think this is the biggest alliance in the game. You see, it says number 1. And you can just see, because some of these guys have been playing for potentially 2 years. So they've got he's level 27, or she's level 27. And look at all these resources he's got, or she's got. He's level 21, level 23. You couldn't attack these, you know. So one of the guys I was showing there, my Titan, is level 10. He's got a level 42. I mean, just it'd be nonsensical for me to even try and do anything. So this is another problem and it's not the problem with the game designer. I think it's a problem having a game that's been in soft launch for 2 years. One, kind of game designers moved on, so it feels a little bit outdated in some areas. And the other thing is just you've had people who've been playing for a long period of time and potentially just going to be number 1 forever because they've got a 2-year head start. So unless someone's going to be outspending them, they've probably spent money as well. So you've got a bit of a problem there, I think. So there we go, it's Dawn of Titans. So just to say what's wrong with this, not to say this is a terrible game. I've been playing it for 3 months, so obviously I like it from that point of view. I think there are some things that could be improved still. Some of the updates helped. The other update, you won't really mean anything to most of you guys, but the user interface, the kind of graphics, has changed a lot. Previously that was quite outdated as well, so that's a good change. Although there are some kind of elements of it that are, I think, maybe were actually better in the old version. Or there's a few things that don't kind of quite match together because they did a big update of some of the UI and not all of the UI. Here's the chat stuff, but no one seems to really use that very much. And this is my so I'm being, what's this guy saying? He's invited me to leave my alliance and go and join another alliance because my alliance, not my alliance, the alliance that I was involved with is just oh, and actually one of the guys there is I wonder if he's Japanese. It looks like it. So there we go. Dawn of Titans. It's available now on iOS and Android. I've been attacked. This is rubbish. You're always attacked all the time. You don't really need to see that. Here's the attack log. There we go. So we can see here I've been raided. My mines were captured, raided. So you can either raid or capture any other people's stuff, which is really cool. The PvP is quite good in this, I think, as well. But it'd be interesting to see. I think for the longevity of the game, alliances are really where the core kind of long-term retention and monetization lies, and that's really, I think, where Dawn of Titans is going to have to be thinking about how it can make those more sticky and equally have more events. So it does have events, but I think they could be improved. So there we go, Dawn of Titans. Thanks for watching. The long view is all about playing free-to-play mobile games for a long period of time and doing videos about the things we like and the things we think could be improved. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.